Hi, welcome to Brian's Kitchen. Today's recipe is my very own puff pastry pizza. It's a favorite that I've done for the past 10 years, and I thought today what I would do is I would share it with you. So if you want to know how this delicious dish is made, come on into my kitchen. Okay. Hey, welcome back to Brian's Kitchen. I'm Brian, this is my kitchen. Today I'm making my very own puff pastry pizza. This recipe I made about 10 years ago or so. I made it for my wife, and she just loved it. You know, like, I think that's what kind of attracted her to me, was my cooking. So basically, well, let's dive into this, all right? So first, we've got the garlic and olive oil, the baked garlic and olive oil. The reason why you bake it is because number one, it's easier to remove, and number two, it gives a really beautiful flavor, and you can make it into a paste. And then we have oregano, and we also have anchovy paste. You don't use a whole lot of anchovy paste, just a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to blend all this paste in together, like this. So you kind of want it to be kind of chunky too, right? Or I would have put it in a food processor. But you want it to be kind of chunky because I personally love the flavor of garlic, especially baked garlic. So we're going to put just a tiny bit of the anchovy paste. Just a little bit, just like that. Not too much, not too little. Just enough for the salty flavor. You won't get a whole lot of flavor in it, but it'll be enough. So we blend all this together here. Oh geez, it's sloppy. And we add the oregano and the basil together. We mix that in together like this. Now if you have smell-o-vision at home, oh my gosh, the smell of this is just phenomenal. Now when I had originally did this recipe, I added a little bit of sweet paprika into it. And but I don't like that now that I think back on it. I actually prefer it without it, because the look of this is far more beautiful than a reddish look to it, don't you think? What do you think, Angela? Oh, she's not talking to me. I think she's pretending she's shy today. So what you want to do is you want to take your pizza dough, or your puff pastry dough, and kind of fold it like this a bit. So it kind of looks like that, right? Because you want it to make it look pretty and good. But you also want it to kind of look rustic a little bit. So you kind of want to give it a rough fold like this. There you go, just like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this over here. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the onions and the Italian sausage on this. If you look at the onions, this is why sweating your onions is so important. because it comes out kind of a brown color instead of translucent. So I'm going to spread this out. I'm going to put the cheeses on, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'll see you soon. This is Brian, and this is my kitchen. I got the toppings on. I got the black and the green olives on. I got feta cheese, Asiago cheese, and I did an egg wash on the outside of that. And the reason is because it'll give it a beautiful, glowing, tan brown flavor. So you just go around the sides. Too much. I'll be able to. Oh, stop it. I'll be able to take this all the way down here. So you don't need a whole bunch, just a little bit. There we go. So yeah, like there's a rundown. I'll put the directions up here so you can see all the ingredients and everything I use. But yeah, basically it's a baked garlic paste with a little bit of anchovy sauce, fried onions with the Italian sausage, black and green olives with Asiago and feta cheese over top. Throw it in the oven at 350 for about 20-30 minutes, give or take, until the puff pastry rises, and you'll have the most beautiful flavored puff pastry pizza you've ever had. And I will be back in a few minutes just to show you the finished product, and I'll see you soon. Welcome back to Brian's Kitchen. I'm glad you came back, and I'm glad you tuned in. So it's all ready now, it's all prepared like in the intro. The best thing to pair a good Italian, rich Italian type of a dish with is a nice dry red wine, because it just offsets your palate beautifully. So I hope you like this. I hope you give it a try. And if you do give it a try, give it a like, subscribe, and sign up for notifications. And I will see you soon.